Okay, everybody, this is today's tech tip. This is going to be on an extension called Share to Classroom. And I just kind of want to, in this video, show you the basic functions of Share to Classroom and how you can integrate it into your planning with Google Classroom. So if we go up to the Chrome store and just search out the name the name of the extension Share to Classroom. It's been around for a while, so maybe you've heard of it, maybe you've used it, but for those that might not have heard of it, I just kind of want to show you exactly how, the benefits of it, how you can use it. So once you add it, if you click on it, you'll notice that it's going to pull all the classes that you are either a teacher or enrolled in as the students and just give you a list of all of them right here. So it does give you a nice view right from the browser itself, rather than going off to Classroom and choosing a class. It does just give you a nice, efficient way to choose a classroom right from the get-go here. So once we go off to a web page and want to use this extension, so say I want to give the kids some information on George Washington. You always want to be on the web page that you want to use for this extension. And if you click on it, you just want to select a class, and I'll show you the basic functionality of it. Once it opens up here, it's going to show you an option to push to students. What that is if every kid in your classroom had this extension, when you push it out to that Google Classroom and all the kids that are enrolled in that classroom, if they're on Google Chrome, that web page will automatically show up in their browser. Okay, you're pushing that web page to their browser through this extension if they have it on their side. That's a good function, I think. It could be useful in distance learning, but I think it would be really useful if we were back in the classroom and we had all the kids with us and we could just kind of do this all in real time and see that they're getting, keeping them on the same page, keeping them at the same website that we want them to be on. The other functions, though, for planning purposes for this extension, which makes it nice. If you go to the drop down here, it actually gives you all the functions that are in Classroom: creating an assignment, asking a question, making an announcement. And if you select any of those, it basically gives you a condensed view of all of the options that you have to fill out whenever you're creating something in Classroom, like an assignment or a question or an announcement. You scroll down through and it's all there, right? The only thing that's not there for assignments is if you're trying to add something from your drive, a file that you want to make a copy per kid. That is not there. You'd have to still go off to Classroom and do that. All this is really doing is taking this web address and creating an assignment and adding it as an attachment, as a link, okay? Say I want to ask a question, same thing. All the options are here. You can turn it into multiple choice, short answer. You can give it the instructions, point value, due dates, topic, everything, right? Everything is still here. So just to demonstrate this, let me actually demonstrate this through, a lot of people like to send out YouTube videos, and I'll actually do a YouTube video through with a question. So if we go off to YouTube and I want to search out, I'll just stick on the same topic, George Washington. And if we, select any of them, right?
Select mobile.
And all you want to do really is be on the web page, use the extension, select your option. For this instance, like I said, I'm going to ask a question. And it's going to populate everything that you need to fill out. Not everything's required. It's just like in Classroom. You can fill out what you'd like to fill out. You can give it some text. You can give it some instructions. And, if you're not going to do anything else, you just hit ask. And that video is out with your question to the students. If I were to go off to that classroom so that I can see it on the student side to show you what it looks like, that was off of an example class that I have, that I basically have created for these videos. I sent it just to my test students that I always have for these videos. And here it is, right? If I click on it, this is what the kid gets. They get the question, they get the instructions, and they get the video. And it's just came all off of that extension, right? So it's very quick and easy for a teacher to use to plan, to get things out to kids. And like I said, if we were in the real classroom, that push function would be very useful. So I don't know. I think that it's a good extension, especially as we're using Google Classroom more and more in these distance learning times. So you might want to get it. You might want to explore it and try it out. Let me know if you guys have any questions on it, and you guys have a good day.